It's all good, though. You now tune into the biggest ever. YMCMB, Tunchi Lee, Young Angel, Young Lion, man. Y'all boys get on the track with Onika Mirage and y'all still dying, man. What's up? We in this bitch. This ain't gonna be the first time that I do numbers on 2 crutches. See more plaques than 2 brushes. Until I'm at the pearly white gates, I gotta move something, do something. All meetings happen in person, so they can't prove nothing. No, they ain't.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Live chat with your boy Ryan Fraser. What's going on, my boxing people? Boxing Talk up north. It's your host Ryan Fraser. And we watching Chris Colbert, man. Chris Colbert on the come up against Salcido. But right now we got Najee Harris in the ring right now. Shout out to Najee. Nope, that's not the fight. Yeah, Najee Lopez. Why I say Najee Harris? Oh, he's a football player. Yeah. Najee Lopez. He got a late replacement opponent. Ismail Okels. It's an 8-rounder, light heavyweight. Najee Lopez is a really good prospect, man. I figured y'all should go watch him. Check him out. He's a light heavyweight. Definitely one of the top coming guys. I think he's Dominican. Oh no, Puerto Rican flag on the trunks there. Yeah, he's Puerto Rican, man. What's going on, my guy? Round one. Yeah, let me drop the link for you just in case you want to get in here, my guy. I'm just doing a live fight chat right now on ProBox. Shout out to Chris Colbert for getting back on that horse, man. Trying to get back into contention. It's weird. He's fighting at 135 in this fight. He's usually a 135 pounder. So I don't know if this is like just for him to get back down in weight. You know, I don't think Chris Colbert should be fighting at 35 against, those top guys like Tank and Shakur. But I mean, he has been saying he wanted to fight Shakur for a while. So I mean, maybe that's a fight, Chris Colbert is trying to get down the pipeline at some point, but I don't think he should be chasing that fight. I don't think it's a good fight for him, man. I really don't, but we'll see. Shout out to everybody in the building. ProBox, man. ProBox is awesome, yo. If y'all ever get a chance to check out ProBox, go ahead, man. ProBox, like, honestly, evenly matches. You can't get no much better than that, man, when you got competitive fights across the whole card. That's how it is. You go on ProBox, you're going to be fighting a good fight, man. That's what it is. But yeah, you start at round 3, 2 minutes and 45 seconds in the round. Najee Lopez on the front foot here. He's the bigger guy. He just looks way too big. He dropped Buddy with a body shot. Achilles takes a knee after a body shot, man. And he was retreating. And then he just took the knee. I think this is a stoppage. Yeah, he's not going to make it up, man. Yeah, Najee Lopez with the second round knockout. This was a late replacement for him. So, this wasn't the fight he was supposed to fight, but he gets the job done. I heard actually before I went live that Khalil Cole was offered for him to fight. And Khalil Cole, versus Najee Lopez, man, that would have been an electrifying fight, but sounds like ProBox is really invested in Najee Lopez, and they didn't want to rush it on him. So, they declined the fight. But that's all right. Like, I'm all right with that because I don't think Najee Lopez is quite ready for the Khalil Cole fight. I think he could fight Khalil Cole. I think that'd be a really good fight, actually. But I think Najee Lopez, he's moving in a way of, they're building him at ProBox. He's been in a couple of tough fights there at ProBox. I think he even got dropped in the one fight. So they're building him, they're invested in him, in Khalil Cole. I just think that'd be kind of early right now for Najee. But he gets the second round stoppage, takes care of business like he's supposed to. And yeah, man, I guess Shout out to my guy Edwin. What's going on, man? What's going on?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Not much, man. Just watching some Pro Box.
Yeah, I'm
Pro
watching it.
Boxing.
Too. Let me turn it down over here on my end over here, though. That way I can hear you better. He just finished them right now. That was a late replacement for him.
Yeah,
Uh,
Najee. Yeah,
yeah, Najee. He was a little unorthodox, the fighter he was fighting against, and you could see that Najee was more of a technical fighter. When you're
yeah.
fighting shorter guys, an orthodox movement, you gotta you anticipate of something crazy coming back to you. So
Right,
Najee was
right.
trying to get that perfect distance on him, to hit him with that shot, and he got it off. Congratulations.
Yeah, yeah. He took care of business, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
round
that's
three
what you gotta
stoppage.
do. When they replacements like that, you gotta get them out of there.
Yeah, yeah. Because you don't know, right? You leave a guy in there too long, he gets confidence. Now he
Right,
think he
right,
can win.
right.
You don't want to be in that predicament when you're supposed to just take him out, man.
Yeah. What do you think about Chris Colbert tonight? Staying at that weight.
Oh man, I think it's too heavy, but I think maybe
Yeah.
he put on a couple pounds so he couldn't get down to 30. That's what I'm thinking. But he's fighting a puncher, man. Like that dude's a puncher.
Yeah, well, okay. He went on that interview in Pro Box and he talked about the first round with Jose Valenzuela. And when he
Hmm.
said, man, when he hit me with the first punch, I knew I had to go back down to 130. He
And
said
then
from
look
the
at him
first
tonight,
punch,
man.
right. So he recognized that the punches were way too heavy. The
Yeah,
guys were way too big at that weight. He was way too small.
yeah,
Jose was just you could see it by the shoulders, the height, the frame, everything.
right,
He was just so you mean to tell me when life teaches you a lesson, you acknowledge the lesson, but you learn nothing from it?
right. That's what they call that insanity when you keep making the same mistakes over and over and over
Yeah, you
again.
keep doing the same thing,
Yeah,
expecting a different result,
result. Right. Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Right? Okay. So I mean, he answered his own question. Here he is talking. I can't hear him because I turned it
Mhm.
down. Because if I
Yeah,
put up the volume too much, it'll affect my mic. The
yeah, yeah.
mic.
YouTube too. Like might flag us.
Yeah. So for copyright or whatever. So I was like, but
Yeah,
yo,
but
listen,
I
like,
think he's too.
how you like my new lights in the back? La, 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 la. Oh,
Hey, round
la,
one
la, la, la.
sports. I see that.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
okay, okay.
That's what's up, man.
Listen, I'm about to I'm about to put it on voice activated. So when I talk, it goes to my voice. Boom.
Oh, okay, okay. Yo, that'd be sick, man. That'd be
Yeah, I'm
sick.
about to do the thing. Nah, but yeah, man. Let's talk boxing, man. What's on your mind?
Oh man, Tim Tszyu, man. Tim Tszyu and Backrooms this weekend. That's a big one, I think, for Tim Tszyu. I don't think he's in an easy fight, man. I think Backroom's gonna
Talk
be a tough
about it.
fight.
Talk
Like
about it.
those Russians, man, they just know how to bite down and fight, man. It's gonna be a good
Man,
one. It's gonna be a really good fight.
I think Tim Tszyu's really showing when they say the best guys fighting tough fights and stuff like that. I believe he's really stepping up to the plate and
Yeah,
showing, that he's willing to take these tough fights. And Tim Tszyu's that kind of throwback fighter. You know,
yeah,
um, I've
yeah.
always said this. He's deceptively fast in the ring. He's got what I call boxing speed. In
Right.
certain boxing situations, he doesn't always reveal his whole hand or his arsenal to you in the first round.
Yeah.
One of the fights that he went into when he went into against Tony, right?
Right.
Um he said, "Oh, I'm gonna outsmart him. I'm gonna beat." Tim Tszyu kept telling him, "Okay, we'll see when we get in there. We'll see when we get in there." And
Yeah.
he slipped in between shots. He countered well. He has good, you know, um, timing. He has really
Yes.
good
Yeah.
timing, and he's a good counterpuncher, Tim Tszyu. So, I always thought that he was good. Jamel Charlo was in for a fight, and he was sleeping on him. from the beginning. You know, the
Yeah, I
fight
think
never
so too.
materialized. The fight never materialized. We never got it. You know, and unfortunately, he lost his world titles to Sebastian Fundora in their
Right.
fight. But yo, Tim Tszyu, you know, he nodded the victory. He said, "I'll be back," and here he is taking another tough.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and this
He's
is
right
like,
back in the title fight too, man.
yeah, and this
He
kind of
just
reminds.
he
Yep, go
just
ahead.
knows how to get himself like, in the mix, because if he
Yeah,
wins, he's back in the Crawford sweepstakes, and he's back possibly in the Fundora rematch at a bigger stake now.
right. And then he's
I'm sure
knocking
Fundora
off.
gets that suspense.
Right, right. Well, I don't like that fight, the
I
suspense fight. You know,
don't like
I'm
it either.
truth be told, you know, Errol Spence Jr. gave us a lot, but unfortunately, Errol Spence Jr. I think career came to an end in those car
Mhm.
accidents and two attached retinas. I
Yes,
believe
yeah.
that Errol Spence Jr. really, the warrior inside of him wants to fight, but I'm not sure if his body is gonna respond.
Yeah, I
You
agree,
see,
man. Yeah,
and
he's
and
taking a
and
lot
I
of
know that,
beating.
yeah, I don't think that, you know, the fire has died inside of him. I think the competitive nature is still there. I just don't
Mhm.
think that his body's gonna be able to perform. And with this much time out of the ring by itself, to any athlete with no car accidents, with nothing else, you know,
Right.
this much time out of the ring would, you know, you're not even in the ranking system anymore. So here's where the problem lies with
Yep.
Sebastian Fedora. How much does he want to sacrifice fighting Errol Spence Jr., right? Because the WBO has already notified him and told him they're not going to back the fight because he's not a ranked
Yeah.
opponent at 154, right? Okay. So by fighting him, you will be stripped. Terrence Crawford would be elevated to
Mhm.
the new, right, WBO champion at
VO champ.
154,
Yep.
right? So you're willing to sacrifice your WBO title to fight and to give Errol Spence Jr. a shot at your title at your WBC
Right.
then, right? So you're willing to sacrifice that much for Errol Spence Jr.? Like, do you
Less
owe him a
money too.
favor?
Less money. Probably less
Right?
money, because
Okay.
like, if you fight Crawford, you're getting at
Right.
least Turkey Al Sheik money.
Okay. Okay. But then the WBO released a statement saying the only way they would support it is Sebastian Fundora fought someone in the top 15. And I was
Yeah,
like,
the
oh,
WBO.
the
Yeah.
WBO. I said, oh, snap. You don't gotta fight Terrence Crawford right away. Yo, if I was Sebastian Fedora, I'd look on the list and be like, number 13, being you. Let's go. Me and you.
Yeah.
Get myself a title defense. I can go down in history as winning the belts and at least defending the belts and then going into the biggest showdown with Terrence Crawford for one of the
Right.
biggest paydays. But at the same time, I'm getting experience in the ring. I'm getting more prepared,
Right. I get a
more
defense under
acclimated
me.
to fighting. Yes. So
I get my own
Sebastian's trying to
card.
learn. Yeah, he's trying to learn how to fight long, right? Right. He's in that process,
Yeah.
right? You don't want to go where you're just still learning how to develop your new fighting style and going against the greatest fighter pound for pound while you're still trying to
Yeah,
develop yourself.
man. I don't understand it. And like, Samson, man, I think he's done a bad job, like with Benavidez and this Fundora now. Like, you told Benavidez to go up to 75 when they were right at the finish line. Could have just stayed one more time to force the
No.
WBC's hand.
Then they get up, they
Tell him to
get to
move
the,
up.
then they move up to 175 to run into the same wall.
Same problem. Yeah, exactly. They gotta wait now. They gotta wait for a rematch because Bivol is gonna rematch better, BF. That's gonna happen. So now he's gonna have to fight Morrell and probably fight another fight too, which I don't even know who he's gonna fight after that. And then get his title shot, when probably he could have fought Canelo by now. Could have probably fought Canelo in
Not sure
September.
about that, but David Morale must be like, man, I can't get a fucking break. I mean, David the Monster Benavidez, he's like, I can't get a fucking break, right? Because he's like, I run from one division with one guy being a Nazi with the belts, right?
Yeah,
And then he runs to another division and all of a sudden, there's one guy with all the belts again. You see? Okay, now
Yeah, but better be if
when
Bivol will fight him. That's the difference.
okay, check this out though. Check this out. Here's a dilemma we talk about on boxing channels about there being too many belts, right? And
Yep.
that they would want only one belt. Well, I'm here to tell you that if your scenario of one belt was to ever occur, you have over 1,000 men in one weight division. And when one guy gets the belt and wants to go on vacation or wants to say that he's not ready or he's having a baby, then that holds up another 1,000 guys' futures and opportunities. So what they did was they came up with more belts. But what happened? They got greedy. They started
Money.
spinning
Yeah.
off all these interims and regulars that they messed it
Yep.
up, but
All
they
these
should have only kept
percentages you
it
gotta
to
pay
4.
now.
Right. Right. They should keep it like basically the 4 because you see, you have 4 men answering multiple guys in the division that want
Right.
cracks at world titles. So when you want to eliminate some of these belts, I think yes, I'm with you on that. I'd rather eliminate some of these
Luke
secondary
G5.
belts,
What's going on,
but keep
G5
like
Jeff?
the 4 belt era in the divisions. Because look what happens when one guy has everything.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You
Yo, we
see,
got the
now
Mongolian Mole. He's in the ring right now.
he's in the ring right now.
Yeah, man. Shout out to him. That was the guy who was the mole for Ryan Garcia. Apparently, he dropped Ryan Garcia leading up to the Tank fight.
Inspiring?
Yeah, apparently he's the one that hurt his ribs.
Oh.
Yeah, the Mongolian Mole is what they call him because I guess Tank got wind of that.
You know how boxing circles are. Hey, so your brother boxes?
Yeah, he's fighting this weekend actually. Yep.
Right.
Yeah, he's in his last 8-rounder, hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah, man. He's fighting a guy actually who fought. Shoot, man, he fought a couple people. He fought Tim Tszyu.
Really?
Yeah, but like early in their careers.
What weight
Shoot.
is he fighting at now, your brother?
154. He's at 154.
154. It's a tough weight division, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Weight
staying there too, because of the
Really?
names. We can
Yeah.
probably move up. He's pretty tall. He's 6'3".
Really? Wow.
Yeah, southpaw. Yeah.
Southpaw, 6'3". Sounds like trouble already.
Yeah,
You know?
man. Yeah, that guy fought Billy and Tim Tszyu before.
Oh yeah?
In 2018, he fought both of them. But yeah, he's from Argentina. His opponent's 19-8, and my brother's 10-0. So
Okay.
hopefully his
How many-
last 8
yeah,
rounders.
yeah,
Yeah, that guy has he has
No, your
most
brother.
of his wins are by knockout. Oh, my brother has 7 knockouts.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, this guy's
So he-
won. That guy's got heavy hands. He got 19 wins and 18 by KO.
Yep.
All right, so it's a
I'm telling you,
dangerous
these
fight.
short little stocky dudes, bro. Like my
Yeah.
brother, they like lightning in the bottle. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, man.
Where do I know him from?
Who's update?
This kid right here. I've seen him box somewhere. I don't know where. I've
the
never
Mongolian
seen none of
Mole?
these guys.
I
Huh?
think he signed to Ludabella, I believe.
Okay.
I think they're fighting for like a WBA international right now.
Really?
Yeah, they can get rid of the regular belts. Some of the
That means-
lower level belts, they can keep the belts. They don't
Right.
guarantee certain rankings in the sanction. But yeah, I agree, G5 Jeff. But like the only belt that I think people should go for if you want a mandatory is the IBF because they actually strip guys. They
Not
don't
only
care.
that they recognize the 10-pound rehydration claw. Like,
Yep.
I mean, they want to make sure that the fighters that are competing for their belts are from that division. You're not coming
Right,
down
right.
from 160 to 140 to trying to beat on the little guys to become a world champion because you can't fight in your own division.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And the IBF keeps you honest. And
Yes, exactly. So we got Erden Bat. I call him the Mongolian Mole and Fortuna.
Working the body real good. He's got that stabbing
he is.
jab. You
That's
know,
how you want to start,
so,
breaking a guy down who moves.
mhm.
Chopping the tree down because he's shorter guy.
And this guy's going backwards. It's gonna be tiring fighting backwards all night. He's gonna have to give him something to make him respect him. He's just
Yeah.
gotta stay disciplined. He's keeping that. I'm surprised the referee hasn't said nothing about his hand being extended like that. You know,
Oh, yeah, the stick. Yeah.
yeah, you gotta snap the jab, or you can't just keep it out there.
Right.
Um,
But yeah, he's going around the guard on Mongolian Mole, which is good. He keeping his hands tight to his face, man.
mm, and my man's he's not moving his head enough. He's keeping it on the
Mm.
center line. It's there to be hit.
Yeah, you're
Hey,
right.
he dips
Yeah.
when he punches. He only dips when he punches, but he's still there. He's straight. He's right there on the center line. He's not moving his head back.
Yeah,
See,
that could be a problem.
the Mongolian can set him up right there, like that, just like
Yep.
that. Nice. Exactly what I was thinking. And give him the 1-2. Set him up with one thing down the pike. That's not the punch you want. Come around the guard.
Yep,
Boom.
exactly.
The Mongolian, when he snaps his
Yeah, the
jab,
IBF.
he gets
Yeah, they
weak on his
stripping
defense.
undisputed. Yeah, you're not safe around the IBF, man.
No, look. I mean, I'm the kid in the white trunks, right? Every time he throws his jab, his defense is going down. His right hand is going down further. He overextends. The same mistake that Devin Haney was making, this kid is making right now in the white trunks. Watch when he throws his
Yeah,
jab. Look
yeah, it
where his
gets
right hand is.
lazy.
A left
Yeah,
check hook will drop him. Watch.
yeah,
Let
that's
him
his
throw his jab
that's bad
first.
habits.
Watch. Let him throw his jab first. Watch where his right hand is.
Yeah, G5 Jeff said, "How did you score? Better be even Bivol." I scored a 7-5. Like I was telling a lot of people in the chats I was in, I was like, these last 2 rounds, that's what it comes down to. And I felt
Yeah,
like Better
championship
Be won
round.
the
That's
last
how I
2.
feel.
I thought it was a great fight though.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it again. That's for sure.
Well, I thought that it didn't live up to like the expectations of we expecting a knockout, but as far as
Yeah.
like technical boxing, it was a
Yeah.
good boxing match.
Yeah. Like Better Be he stayed focused for 12. It's hard to stay focused with a guy like
We talked
Bevo
about that.
who's moving around, up and
Yeah.
down, back and forth. But nah,
I
Better
guess
Be
that knee
stuck
held up,
with it.
huh?
I was gonna say that to you. That knee looked good though.
Yeah, that knee looked good.
I was waiting for it, but I was like, he's pushing the whole fight forward.
Mhm.
Bevo, he looked like he got hurt
Yeah,
a couple
but
rounds. Like he really got hurt. You see his hand?
yeah,
His hand from
yeah,
blocking shots? Holy
his head.
crap.
He had the knot on his head right there. It was his own knuckles slamming into his head. His own
Yeah.
because he was punching him here.
Yeah, he said that he was trying to block his shots and he felt his hand getting swollen. And
Yeah.
people are like saying that Canelo could beat Better Be, but I'm like, man, if Better Be is thumping like that, Canelo both his hands, because Canelo just walks forward. He doesn't
Yeah.
move like Bevo does.
Well, you know what? You know what I saw there when I was watching it live on my live stream and my reaction? I said it
Yeah,
coming into the 10th round. I said, Demetrius Bivol can't go to sleep here, and he has to close these rounds. So when we got into
yes,
the
yeah,
round, I was yelling into the screen saying, Demetrius Bivol, you got to win this round. I remember a
right.
fight a long time ago where I saw Oscar De La Hoya fight Felix Trinidad, and Oscar De La Hoya was
That was
winning
the
that
same
entire
way.
fight.
Yes,
And
yeah,
the
man.
last 3 rounds, he ran. He
Yep.
lost the fight in the championship rounds. And that's where I think Arthur won it. It was a sneaky victory. Some of those beginning rounds were swing rounds. It could have went either
Yeah.
way, some of those. And then the middle part is where Demetrius Bivol did his best work.
Yes,
Like
yeah.
round 4, 5, 6, 7,
Yeah.
he did his best work. But
He did.
when it came to the 10th, 11th, and 12th, the last vision that the judges had was him trying to survive.
Yes, yeah,
And
man.
it's been
Yeah.
30 more seconds in the fight. He gets knocked out.
Yeah, I agree, man. And I feel like that's what it's all about when you're
Oh,
at that level, man. It's what these judges are seeing.
Yeah.
You know, you can count the punches, but the judges don't count punches. That's not their job. They don't do that. They just
Effective
judge
punching.
around what they're seeing.
Effective punching. You could hit me
Yep.
with 20 jabs. I hit you with a shot and you stagger. Guess who the round's going to go to?
G5 Jeff said I had it a draw. Yeah. It was, I mean, I can see that too.
Clash of heads.
Yeah.
Damn, they just smacked.
Yeah, Mongolian's a little swollen now on his cheek. Oh, shoot, that was a low blow. That was pretty low. Dang. This guy looked like he trying to get up fight Ben Whitaker.
Oh, what you think about that?
Ah, man, he did the right thing. He got out the fight.
Yo.
Yeah, I just don't think I don't think he needs to be in those fights yet. I don't know why they're trying to pull him up that fast.
Well, because he's trying to like get a big name and clown dudes and everything.
Nah, I get it. He's got that 3 million followers. He's got that Ryan Garcia. Like, you know, he's clean cut.
Yo, Ben Whitaker kind of favor you. You know what I'm saying? You and Ben Whitaker kind of look alike, bro. You guys might be cousins and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Brethren.
Yo, Ben Whitaker, that dude. Hey, yo, what's up?
He did the right thing to keep that over. Yeah, I thought he was getting touched up way too much.
Oh, he was getting touched up, bro. And then they have some report. I don't know how true it is about him grabbing some guy's cell phone at the airport and throwing it.
Y'all do.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Yo, they might be cousins. You know what I'm saying? Yo, and then they were saying that he threw his phone and that he was walking and that 6 hours after the fight.
Huh? He was mad about that. I guess he was snapping on somebody, you're saying?
Yeah, no, somebody. He was sitting down at the airport trying to get his luggage and shit. Somebody filmed him. He chased him down, grabbed his phone, and smashed the phone. And the dude said 6 hours after the fight, he showed Whitaker just walking around, and he said that the reason why he stopped is because he sustained an ankle injury, right?
All right. You're saying that like he was fine, like there's nothing going on.
Yeah, he had no crutches, he had nothing, and the dude was filming him walking. So Whitaker
I read something that like somebody said they want him to provide proof of injury. I don't know how they gonna do that, but they can get a doctor to sign anything.
Yeah, well, remember the time that Jermell Charlo broke his hand leading into a Tim Tszyu fight, and Tim Tszyu wanted proof.
That's why that got you're right.
That's why he provided X-rays of his. So that's what he would have to do, I guess, right?
Okay.
To silence and to prove. But I mean, like you said, at this level, let me buy an X-ray. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, you can. Yeah.
Right. So
doctor don't care as long as he gets some money.
Yeah, the only way that it was done because of Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo went to the doctor that the WBO sent him.
Oh, okay.
They sent him to his doctors, and his doctors took an X-ray and determined his hand. That was their X-ray.
Right.
So I know it went that way for him. Because the WBO ain't dumb. They do it that way. But Ben Whitaker, this ain't nobody ordering him. He could just fake it at this point, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Nobody's. The fans are just asking for proof.
Yeah, it's not a title fight or anything like that. So
that's what I'm saying. That's the difference. At that
the Mongolian moles, he's just popping that jab out there and he's tagging this guy right now. I think that right hand, like you said, is too low now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's gonna stop him. This guy's just stepping on the gas now.
Yeah. The Mongolian just gotta get a little bit of distance, a little bit, and just then don't think about the punch. Just throw and know it's gonna be there, type thing. He's thinking to punch through. He's trying to hit him hard.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't think about it. Don't think about it.
The
Just
B Hop
let the
fight.
check hook go.
Which B Hop fight? Because I remember the B Hop when Joe Smith punched him out, bro. I was mad about that. I was like, man, B Hop, one of my favorite fighters. Why the heck B Hop, get punched out the
Yeah,
ring
but
like
when
that by
Jose
Joe
knocked him out,
Smith?
that was ugly.
Yo, man. He said B Hop fell out the ring in '98. You remember that? Like Robert Allen. I don't remember that one.
He got back in the ring though.
Oh, B Hop?
Yeah, right. No, he's talking about Bernard Hopkins.
Yeah. Bernard. Yeah, he
Bernard
got knocked
Hopkins.
out by Joe Smith, but like that was He got
He
back
got
in the
knocked out
ring.
of the ring.
No, he didn't get back in the ring for that.
Nah, he smacked his head off the concrete.
Yeah, nobody caught him. That was crazy, bro.
That was
He
crazy, and there
really
was
just
mad
went
people
right
around him.
down.
He just walked away, watched it. Boo!
Bro, man, did a legend like that. My guy B Hop.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, Robert Allen. Yeah, I have to watch that G5. B Hop versus Robert Allen.
This dude's winning all the rounds. All three is 3-0.
Yeah, Mongolian, he's controlling the pace right now. He's having his way, man. This guy, he can't get around that jab. I don't know what. Mongolian's small too. He's not even bigger than this dude. But I think the head clash did something to him because he's got like not a cut, but his eyes swollen.
Yo, Ryan, when you get a chance, not my last live because I did one today, but the one from yesterday, I had Subria Matias come on to my channel.
I saw that, man. I think I messaged in there. Yeah, but y'all were speaking Spanish. So I was like, damn.
Yeah, we got caught up in the lingo. It's not every day that
cool.
So we started talking and everything. We was kicking, but basically, he broke down.
Did he speak on the Eddie Hearn thing?
Yes. Okay. He broke down the relationship between Eddie Hearn. Camachito asked him, when I say Ed Hearn, what do you think? He said, good promoter. He said, why ain't you fighting with Ed Hearn? He goes, because we have fight deals and we're ready to go now. So I'll go with my promoter on this one, with the guy that I've always been. And what he does is he provides my services to other promotional companies where we can make a bigger network, right? Okay.
Yes.
So he said he's gonna have a fight right now that these guys right here are promoting, and then maybe the next fight or further down the line, him and Ed Hearn, the door's still open, to make fights.
Right. And
so
Eddie Hearn's good for that.
Yeah,
Eddie Hearn is good at that. Like he'll sign you for like 1 or 2. Let you come back, do your thing.
Yeah.
I knew that Sabril had a promoter before, and he was being co-promoted by Matchroom. So that makes perfect sense because you can't go fight under somebody else's banner and still be signed to Matchroom because they have your rights.
No,
so that makes sense.
That he signed with Ed Hearn with.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So they're in the equation either way, so he can he could fight with them. So he's got an amazing fight. November 9th. He's got that's a pretty good card. It's going to be Mexicans versus Puerto Ricans on the card. It's going to be a good one. We just had a little Mexican Puerto Rican thing just pop off.
We did, man. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, man. Hey, we swept them. We are swept Mexico. You know what I'm saying? So in the rivalry sense that our Latin brothers, Mexico, we have one of the richest rivalries in boxing, and it's those kind of fights that keep a lot of fans engaged and in tune. And I love it. Puerto Rico, is holding its own against them right now, and now we got another big card. So the competition is always fierce, and Matias going to do. I asked him, what did he think about the Liam Paro fight in San Juan, Puerto Rico? He's like, listen, as far as Puerto Rico, it's bringing Puerto Rico a fight. It's bringing them, the fans, a fight. I like that they're bringing it. They're keeping it there. They're bringing this fight to the island. Well, then let's get behind and have a great night. He says, as a business aspect, they're bringing a fight to the people. So the people should not ignore this fight. I asked him in
Yeah,
a good
he's right,
world,
man.
would he think that Tszyu would fight him? And he says, no, I don't think that Tszyu would fight me. He doesn't think that a lot of these guys at the top. I hinted around the possibilities of fight with Josh Taylor. He welcomed
Yeah,
that fight. That fight, he thinks that Regis Progress is in a dangerous one with Jack Catterall. He might not survive that one.
right. Yeah, that's a
So
tough fight for Regis.
yeah, so if Regis ends up losing that one, him coming off a loss and him, they're not gonna fight each other. They need some, better names to fight against. So, Subriel knows that his future lies in his hand, and his road lies in the IBF, because he
Yeah,
said,
no doubt. He's got to get back to the top.
yeah, he said that the best company to work with is the IBF, because they cater to the fighters, and as long as you
Yes,
continue winning your fight, you will get your shot.
exactly. Yep, that's what the IBF stands on, and that's why I like the IBF because
And that's what
you know
Subriel was saying. Yeah.
it don't matter as long as you fight and move up and win. You know you're gonna
Yeah,
get your
he's
shot.
gonna stay the course. Yeah.
Like you
So I
got
got
William Skull and Shishkin fighting for the title that Canelo was stripped for this weekend too.
right, right. Who do you think is gonna
So
win in that fight? Who do you got in that fight?
probably William Skull.
William Skull. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
got him too.
I mean, Berlanga said he want the winner, so we'll see.
Yeah. eh, Crazy.
We'll see. Oh man.
Man, look, I, I think that the IBF way was the corrected way and the answer for Matthias, man, and his future.
Yep.
I think that it's gonna be tough to get guys in the ring with him now, because we still remember who he is. Wow, this guy is really connecting on this kid right now. He's applying a lot of pressure.
Yeah,
He's
man.
got
He's
him
gonna
up
snap
against the
him.
ropes. He's got him up in the high guard right now, sneaking that little uppercut right out the middle. He's doing good work now. You can see that he's really like he's settled into the fight. This kid's having
Yep.
a lot of problems right now. He's trying to like will himself back into the fight. He's reaching out with that jab. Little Mongolian here can catch him. What's his name? How you say his name?
Call him the Mongolian Mole, man.
Mongolian. Okay, Mongolian Mall.
Mongolian Mole.
He
I
can
don't know how to
time.
pronounce his name.
Yeah, it's tough. He can catch this kid. As soon as he can get him to trick him to open up, throw a jab at him, because look, he's playing back and forth, right? He's lulling him to sleep. He's playing back and forth. I hit you, you hit me. I hit you, you hit me. And one of those exchanges, time him with a hook.
Yeah.
Right between his guard. His right hand continues to drop.
Yeah, his right hand. Yeah.
You see what the Mongolian doing is when he throws a punch, he hops backwards. Rather than slipping the punch and staying in position and throwing it.
Staying in the pocket. Yeah.
He's hopping back. You see? So he's not going to be there for the punch. See, every time he's not staying there. He needs to slip one and then throw the hook.
Nah, I agree. Because like this guy, he doesn't have much left in him, so I don't think he's going to be throwing anything with
he can time one of these weak ass jabs, and he'll be in range because he's shorter arm.
Yeah, he's short guy. So
yeah, he's firing. He's trying to burst his way in.
Yeah,
and having some success when he gets too cocky and gets too close. The other guy. That's when he has
Mongolian
success.
can't fight from the outside. He gotta know that this got to be his inside fight.
And what happens is
that's what keeps him out there.
Yeah. And then what happens is the dude in white, right? What he's trying to do is will himself back in. And when he steps too close, that's when the Mongolian gets some success on him, because now he's in his range and he stepped in. But as you can see, when this kid chooses to like box from the outside and throw the jab, stop looking at the ring girl, boy. You're getting your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying?
He has some success.
Yeah, well, he has a little success because of the fact that the Mongolian kid is always also retreating.
When
he's throwing his little combinations. Rather than he's trained to get out of the way rather than to slip.
You know what? A lot of guys are like that too. And there's very few guys who could stay in that pocket, and that's why Lomachenko was kind of special, man.
Yeah.
Because that's how he just always fought so close to you,
Oh, that's yeah.
turn you, and just
He would turn you. Yep.
mhm,
Exactly.
yeah. Yeah, so Sabril Matias, man. So he's in good spirits, I guess.
Yeah, no, he's in
Good to
good
hear
spirit.
from
He's
him.
gonna fight Robert Ramirez, right? And I think he's like what was his record? It was like I forget what his record was. Damn it, I forgot what it
That's
was.
his fight next month, right?
Yeah, it's not the Ramirez that's 29-1. It's not him. It's the other one
Oh,
down.
Jose.
But he's fought.
Yeah.
He's the Ramirez that fought Zepeda and lost to William Zepeda.
Okay.
He lost to William Zepeda. He lost to a couple. He's fought some pretty
He's fought some
big
good
names.
fighters, so
Yeah, he fought some good fighters. Yeah, and this is gonna
yeah,
be
that's
a
what
good.
you
I
mean.
mean, yeah, I mean, who is Matias gonna get in the 140 to get in the ring? Teofimo Lopez is not getting in the ring.
Probably not Tio.
Nope. Devin Haney's definitely not signing up to fight him. Jose
Devin Haney could beat
Valenzuela
him. Devin Haney's bad for him.
for
I've
Tio,
always
you
said
think?
Devin Haney was bad for him.
For
For
Tio?
Matias, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Should
Devin
fight.
Haney's a better boxer than Pyro.
Yeah.
Now we still got to see how he reacts coming back. You know,
Yeah.
he
We
did
still
take a
got
lot of shots from Ryan.
Yeah. Well, the problem is that where Devin Haney's faults were, of course, not blocking the left check hook, but where where a lot of boxing fans were like, we saw his biggest flaw was he can't fight going backwards with the pressure.
Devin Haney?
Yeah, he couldn't fight going every time you hit him, he would cover up. He didn't know how to spin nor fight going back. Devin Haney, and a lot of us weren't aware of it because most of his career he was going forward, and he's a good boxer. So he had a lot of skills going forward. And then when that Tank Davis footage got released when they were in training, it was the same story. When Tank Davis was back.
You got to see the whole thing, bro. He was lighting Tank up, and you got to also take into account Devin was almost 16 years old. Tank was like
23. But at 16, he had the same flaws. What I'm talking about, I wasn't talking about his fight. You know, the fight against the work he did against Tank. I'm not talking about that, but it was in his technique.
Right.
When every Tank he pushed him back, all of a sudden he went like this, and it was the exact same thing he did in the Ryan fight. And it was I was looking at it and I was saying, damn. And then a lot of people like coaches and stuff were talking about it, and they were saying, yeah, nobody ever really had no one pushed that kind of pressure on Devin that wasn't exposed in his arsenal. And Ryan was so big. Ryan was so big. Yeah, okay.
Ryan was bigger than him. Yeah.
Ryan was so big. He was basically walking through his punches. And Devin just couldn't hurt him. And when he did hurt him, that Ryan clapped his hand. Remember, he clapped his gloves. He went, like that was like the best shot Devin hit on him. It was like that one shot.
Yo, man. But Devin was like, see, this is the thing. A lot of people don't like, man. I was watching that fight live. And outside of maybe like 4 rounds, Devin Haney was beating the brakes off Ryan.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
It's because we had 10-8 rounds. We had 3 10-8 rounds. That's so hard to come back from.
It's so hard.
You're not really winning any fight. Like, we watched Tyson Fury dominate Wilder, but Wilder had 3 knockdowns, so that's why that fight was a draw. Like, it's hard to come back from them 10-8s.
All right, Ryan, then you okay. If you're gonna be honest about coming back from the 10-8 round, let's be honest that the referee saved them from 2 knockdowns.
Probably did, yeah. No doubt. Like, I thought a lot of those rounds was like 10-7. But even still, I can't say that Ryan dominated the fight because I watched him get schooled for like 7 of them rounds.
Yeah, I mean,
only 4 of them rounds he knocked them down, or 5 of them rounds, not even 5, maybe 4.
Ryan's technique was trash. his fight game was kind of trash. He was just this was the
Yeah.
definition of the bigger fighter beating up on the smaller dude. This was the
Nah,
clear definition
I
of
blame Bill Haney. He went out there and told Devin to do things he don't do. Like, what
right.
do you mean go kill him? Like, that's not
Yeah,
Devin Haney. He's a
yeah, yeah,
boxer, man. You tell him go box his socks off. Like, you don't
right,
say things like go
right,
get him.
right. Why'd you
Like,
try
that's
to go
not
in there and
Devin
slug it out?
trying to outdo Tank. Like, he's not a puncher like that. Like Devin Haney is
Yeah,
a boxer. Like, he don't be
right.
punching. So I don't know why they went in there and tried to show the world something against a puncher, a guy who can punch. Like shout out to Brian
When
Garcia.
Tank Davis said that, when Tank Davis said, um, when that guy in the interview asked him, "Yo, Tank, who's the hardest puncher you ever been hit by?" He said,
Yeah,
"Quiet as kept, Ryan Garcia."
yeah, yeah.
He said, "Ryan Garcia, he ain't never been hit by nobody," and that says a lot, bro.
Nah, I
I
believe
mean,
it.
that Ryan can crack, bro.
Yeah,
He can crack, and then Devin Haney, right? There was probably a point in that fight that he was probably thinking, bro, I should just call it a day, right? But he knew leading into that fight, all he called Ryan Garcia was a quitter. So he
yeah,
knew he couldn't quit. You know, he needed that moral victory, you know, to get up. You're right, right? He was winning some of these rounds, but doing part two, Ryan couldn't put it together because his training was so trash that he had to take deep breaths and turn his back
yeah,
while Devin Haney punched on his back on his ribs.
yeah. And
Now,
Devin didn't even need to do half the things he was doing in that fight. He never fought that fight with no. I don't know what their game
kind of
plan
fight.
was. I'd like to hear what the game plan
No,
was because
right.
it just looked. The performance looked comboggle. It looked terrible. It looked like it was like go out
Yeah,
there and just fight, and
right.
that
No,
that's not gonna work.
I actually think that Ryan Garcia tricked them into having a meltdown all over social media, and the Haneys were aware of it, and they were saying, "Oh, you're not gonna trick us." Meanwhile, falling
Yeah,
for it.
yeah,
And
yeah,
like there's two men in that ring, right? Yeah, Ryan caught him with the left check hook. He was a bigger guy, 3 pounds, whatever, right? But there's two men in this ring. And you know that all
right.
he had leading into the fight was a left check hook. You mean to
Yeah.
tell me in the first sequence, in the first round, that what were you working on? What were
Yo,
you
Devin
working
never
on in
threw no
training?
feints,
If
man.
so you knew all the answers to the test and you failed it?
Yeah.
You knew exactly what he was going to do. What were you working on in training camp? I would love to hear it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they had a game plan, man. I don't even think they had. Yeah.
He legitimately thought that his son was that much better than him that
Yeah,
he
they could
said,
just go in
just
there.
keep doing what you're doing and I'll keep you in shape.
Yeah.
He kept Devin Haney in shape, but what did he teach him? They just
Yeah.
went over the same drills. And he thought that Devin Haney's skill was just going to be that much better, you know. And look, I like Devin Haney. I like him as a fighter. You got to remember he's 25 years old. We still got another 10 years of Devin Haney.
Yeah,
You know,
he can still do a lot, man. He's
he
gonna
can
do
do
a
a
lot.
lot. Yeah, we still
Yeah.
got another 10 years of him. So it's like, you know, I suggest that his fathers, you know, step aside a little, get him some world-class training. I thought that Freddie Roach was there, but it's not. He's just going to the gym, and Freddie Roach was just happened to be standing in the background just watching him. You know, and that's
Yeah,
all
he
that
turned
was.
that wild card. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, wild card, right. So Freddie Roach was just in the building. And one day while Devin Haney was hitting the bag, and everybody thought that he was training him or something, right? So,
Yeah.
but I believe that Devin should start to look, you know, towards some more help inside of his camp. Implement, you know, he's implement the strength and conditioning coach and all these other guys, but you know,
Right.
I more professional coaching because I believe Devin Haney's a hell of a talent. And I think that if he learns how to turn his punches better, you know, I think his father took him as far as he can go. You know, he doesn't have to leave the whole thing, but I believe he needs to step aside and give his son the best opportunity and the best options for his son to flourish. because you're only hurting Devin Haney. You're only hurting him, and when you got a talent like that, bro, just if you love your son, man, you gotta be not selfish. That's all,
Yep, no doubt, man. Bring some new eyes in, bring some new
He's
ideas in.
I mean, come on, bro.
And add
if
some
Devin
more
Haney
tools to the
walked in
toolbox,
through your
man.
gym, people are like, oh, Devin Haney's pillow fisted. He's a bum, right? If Devin Haney walked into your gym tomorrow, what are you going to say to him? Nah, kid, you're a bum. Get out of here. Hell no.
Yeah, right.
Hell no. You're going to be like, yo, let's get to work. First thing we're going to work is, first thing we're going to learn today, learn how to block a left check hook. Now, raise your hand.
Nah, you know what? A lot of people ain't blocking that from Ryan, so. Tank didn't even block it technically. Tank was ducking it. He was small enough to get under it.
You had to get under it.
When you that small, you can just.
Tank found out you couldn't time it. He was too fast.
Can't.
He was fast. So Tank was anticipating his movement, his hook. Tank was seeing it in his face and knowing he was setting up to throw it and ducking underneath it.
Yeah, but we all know Tank didn't fight no hydrated Ryan, so.
Yeah, but Ryan tried to
go in there and try to get it done because he knew he had no gas tank.
Well, I'll tell you what. Did Ryan take the fight? Did he agree to the weight? He's responsible for the outcome.
Just like when Floyd fought Marquez, I don't agree with none of that. Same bullshit.
Why? What happened?
Little Marquez. Floyd brought up Marquez from two weights. Beat him.
Yeah.
This is
he had a 2-year layoff though, Floyd.
He did.
He was coming off a 2-year layoff, and Marquez was coming over that big knockout off of fucking Pacquiao, right?
No. This was way back. This might have been after Floyd's first retirement.
Oh, when he wore the blue and white trunks.
Yeah. It was back when Showtime was doing the 24/7 with Floyd and
he still had a 2-year layoff.
Marquez had to drink his pee
came back from 2-year layoff,
just to make weight.
Right. Yeah, but he came up 2 pounds over.
Nah, Floyd did. Yeah, Floyd was overweight.
Overweight, 2 pounds.
He had to pay Marquez
$150,000 per pound.
Yep.
Yeah, and he
Marquez
dropped.
Was already the small man, though. That's my point.
No, but Floyd, that was a master boxing class. That man didn't put a hand on him, though.
Nah, but it was still small Marquez. That's why I'm saying I don't respect it because, I felt like Ryan Garcia, at least Tank should have fought him at 35, so the belt was on the line. 36, what the hell's the point of that, man? It's just weird. Make it 35, and then we got a real fight so we can rehydrate.
No. That wasn't up to him. Yeah, he couldn't fight him at 35 because of the fact that the sanctioning body wouldn't approve the fight for the belt.
WBA? It wasn't even a real belt. It was a Reggie belt. Remember, Dad had the real 35 belt.
Yeah, that's right.
They could have fought for that.
They would have did anything with a Reggie belt. They would have made it for 136. They would have approved it.
Nah, but that means that
sooner or later they're gonna make up these catchweight belts. At a catchweight, the champion at a catchweight.
Yeah, man. I'm surprised Mongolian Mo hasn't gotten this guy out of here yet. This guy's tough. You better be careful. Because he hasn't really been dominating as much as I thought he would. So some of these rounds could be going the other way. I doubt it. This other guy's getting hit pretty much a lot.
Yeah. And he's not even punching with authority. The guy in the white trunks, he's not even punching with conviction. He's throwing his punches out there. He doesn't have anything behind his punches.
Yes, sir, Abdullah. We watching Pro Box TV, brother. We watching the Mongolian Mo in the ring right now. It's the 9th round. Coming down to the last 40 seconds here. Shout out to Pro Box. They always have good fights, man. Their matchmaking is great. Free boxing on YouTube, man. It doesn't get any better than that.
Oh yeah. Don't forget to smash that like button.
Smash that like button. Appreciate all the love. Y'all watching Chris Colbert tonight. Hopefully he comes back. He's fighting at 35.
I don't know, man.
He's fighting a big puncher tonight. It's gonna be a good fight. I seen this guy fight on Pro Box before. He's got heavy hands.
Chris Colbert. This is a scary fight.
It's gonna be that classic slick style versus the Mexican style, you know.
Yeah.
See if the Mexican can walk him down.
I know one thing. Pro Box got some amazing ring card girls. Their uniforms are on point. On point. Listen, I don't know how I can box. Listen, I'm like pushing.
Shout out to everybody in Florida, man. I hope everybody's good down there. Everybody affected by the storms. Hope all the communities came together to clean it up, man. It's good to see that Pro Box is doing this event tonight. You know, they got their event. It's supposed to happen last week, and then it got postponed, obviously, because of the storm. So it's good that they got everybody back for this week. We got boxing back. Man, it's gonna be a busy week. Like it's a busy end of the year. Yeah, we got a busy end of the year. You got Tim Tszyu.
Yeah.
And then next month we got Keyshawn Davis. We got Sabril Matias. We got Liam Pyro and Richard Hitchison.
Yeah.
And then we got the Latino night. I'm looking forward to that. The Golden Boy card and Rada season.
Right. Zepeda's on that card.
In December. Usyk in December.
Jermaine Ortiz fights November 1st. His opponent pulled out, right? So they're scrambling right now to find him an opponent.
So he's fighting on that Box Lab Promotions.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. Shout out to Jermaine Ortiz, man. He's had a couple. He's had tough calls these last couple fights.
Yeah, tough calls against Tio and Loma.
Yeah, Bam and Boots. How'd I forget about that? That matchroom card's amazing, man. That matchroom card. My guy Ernesto Mercado is gonna be making his matchroom debut. Yo, remember I said it. There's another giant at 140. His name's Ernesto Mercado.
Ernesto Mercado.
14-0, 13 KOs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the truth, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Making his matchroom debut. Just signed.
And he's gonna be on the Boots card?
Yeah, he's on the Boots card, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And you said that Brian Norman Jr.?
I think somebody said he got injured. He was supposed to be on the Keyshawn card.
Right.
He got injured.
I thought that's what the case was. Yeah, okay, yeah. I knew, yeah, he got injured.
Yeah, so Troy Isley will be the co-main on that. Shout out to Troy Isley. Good dude. You spar with my brother. Good dude, man. It's Troy Isley. Hoping to get back down there. Hopefully we'll be training with Crawford, bro. Hopefully we'll get him ready for Fundora.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, man. Like I was talking to Bo Mac and I was telling him like my brother kind of fits the measurements they looking for.
Yeah. At least somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Right? How tall is Sebastian? Oh, 6'6"?
He's 6'6", yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a freaking nature. For him to be making that weight at 6'6" is crazy. And eating hamburgers. Yeah, she's a champ too.
She's a champ, man. So like
I think she's fighting for
Undisputed. Proud. Like that. Huh?
I think she's fighting for Undisputed soon, his sister.
Is she?
I think
I saw her last fight. She
might be
good.
The Latino night card.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he makes weight easy, Abdullah, and he's like he's eating hamburgers in the press conference. Yo, man, Fundora's scary.
Yeah, he is.
Man. Yeah, but honestly, Tim Tszyu was winning that fight until the cut. But I'm glad Tim Tszyu didn't, he didn't make no excuses, man. He just took his loss like a true champ.
He took his loss like a true champ. True champion, man.
Now he's right back in it.
I mean, look, man. I don't know how much credit the boxing world if Tim Tszyu pulls off this victory, but this is a big fight for me.
I give him credit, man.
I give him a lot of credit if he can pull it off. because I'm not even counting them to win this fight. This is another 50-50
Yeah, right.
fight.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
Bakhram could easily win this fight.
easily win this fight. Easy. Like, that's not it. That's a dangerous day. Now that's a fight. That's
Yeah.
a fight. I like that. I like this fight.
I even heard like Tim Tszyu and them, like his promoter, I guess they put like a section of tickets for $1. I
Yeah.
think they did it like just out of to help the people out in that area because they were affected by the storm. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
that's
That's
pretty
cool.
good gesture, man.
Right. At least get their mind off things, get them into an event or
Yeah,
something,
yeah. Go
just
enjoy a night, away from all the
yeah.
craziness.
Mhm. My
Yeah, no
brothers
doubt.
still don't got no light, and my brother's in Tampa.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he don't got
yeah.
no light yet. Yeah, he's in a
Tampa got
certain
hit
part.
pretty hard.
Yeah. Um, so they were out, like, cleaning stuff up and things like
Right,
that,
right.
know?
Yeah. So when the community comes together, man, that's when they really come
Yeah.
together.
I remember, I was working for, oh, he won the fight, yeah, clear decision.
Yeah, the
Good
Mongolia
good good
mole.
good performance for the Mongolian. He, secured this, look at that. That's a nice achievement right there, nice little belt, you know?
Yeah,
Sometimes in these little secondary belts, it sucks, it makes it confusing, but for a fighter, it can't be nothing better and refreshing to knowing at least you're on the level to accomplish this.
right,
This
right.
should be a stepping stone for you to kind of measure yourself. Okay, how far am I? Look who's there. Look who's in front of him. You see who's in front of him? That's you know who that is, right? With the hat, right?
Nah, who that?
Oh, watch what? Wait.
That Jorge?
He fought Devin Haney. Come on,
Yeah,
wait.
Jorge Linares. Yeah.
Yeah, he's right there with that. Yeah. So yeah, so sometimes you want to win some of these smaller belts, but what you
Yeah,
want to do is prove that you could win it, but the key is to vacate it. Don't get
oh
tied
yeah,
into defending it, because you some of these belts are like a prison. You never end up fighting the real champion. You're,
right.
you're going on like your seventh interim world title defense. You
Yeah,
know,
man. That's
and
David
technically,
Benavidez and Morel. They fighting for interns when they
yo,
fight.
and interim. Look, the 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 way the interim term was introduced into boxing in the first place was because the champion couldn't fulfill his duty, but they didn't
Oh,
want to
yeah.
strip him. They said, okay, maybe it's not his fault he broke his hand, or
Right,
he's going through surgery or something. So we're gonna make an interim. So what the deal is when you win it, that's supposed to satisfy you, because you've been waiting for your title shot. They shouldn't hold up your shot. So now they
right.
gave you this interim. So now it's like you're not the man until you beat the man, right? You were never
Yeah.
supposed to defend an interim belt. Your next fight had to be against the champion.
Champ. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Isn't that what the
You're not,
UFC does?
yeah, you're not supposed to have a title defense or no interim title.
Nah, man. I never understood why the interim champ just can't go and fight the champ. Makes no sense.
I don't know.
Nah, man. We got the
Motherfucker
main
got,
event coming up now. Chris
is it?
Colbert, Salcido. Yeah, I believe so.
Salcido is a strong puncher, but he's a little awkward. But he
Yeah.
knows how to throw his punches straight, and he definitely knows how to throw them with bad intentions.
Yeah, I think
Um,
he's probably got the same dimensions as Rao. Like he's probably gonna be bigger than Chris.
yeah, I
Yeah, this
actually,
is a dangerous fight for Colbert, man. So I mean, some people like his fans, Chris Colbert's fans, are not gonna obviously recognize this guy and probably not gonna give Chris much respect if he beats him. But this is a formidable opponent for Chris being off this long, man. He's been out for a while, and he's getting right back in there with a dangerous fighter. Like, look at the odds; they're pretty close.
He's a little unorthodox. I mean, Chris got him when it comes to like boxing style.
Yeah, yeah, he
What you're
does.
gonna see is Chris moving around, popping, and what he's gonna do is try to cut the ring off a little, step in front of Chris, and throw that overhand right and snap it off his top of his head.
Oh shit, Chris is bigger than him. Okay. 136.8. Whoa. Yeah. Never seen Chris Colbert that big, man.
But let's see what they blimped up to when they got in the ring on fight night. That's what
Yeah,
they weighed in
gonna
on,
like,
right?
probably gonna be like 47, 50, 150. Yeah, unless they're like Berlanga, blowing up 30 pounds.
Jesus Christ. See, and that's 190, right? And you're fighting at 168. Like, you shouldn't be fighting a guy at 168, bro. You shouldn't be
Yeah,
there.
but Berlanga make weight easy. He's not drained. He didn't. At least he didn't look drained to me.
I know, but they shouldn't allow that. That's just blatant cheating. You should
Not
be
really
from the
cheating, though.
division.
These guys have different type of bodies these days. It's crazy how the body can do that, man.
And then you got another freak of nature down at 126 with Espinoza at 6 freaking what? What did he do?
Oh yeah,
6'1"?
him and Robesi, they running it back. That's gonna be a good one.
I think he might stop Robesi this time.
I think so too. I think he's gotten better, man.
You see what he looked like in his championship title defense?
Yeah, he
What
stopped.
he looked like Espinoza?
Yeah,
he fought like a
that
champion.
was a good fight. Yeah,
He
exactly.
fought like he said, "I'm the champion in this ring."
Yeah, they say when you get that strap, your confidence level definitely going up.
He doesn't look bigger. He doesn't.
Hey,
Who's lying on the paper?
Colbert, at least he looked normal.
Like
he's not wearing any weird shorts, no weird hair.
Yeah, but you said he was taller on the numbers when they
they
stood
said
next
he's
to
1
each
inch
other.
taller.
Yeah, well, he don't look 1 inch taller. That dude looked 2 inches taller than him.
Yo, that guy probably blew up in weight. Espinoza, I think Espinoza 6'1", I think he's 6'1", 126. Yo, that 126 division is hot.
Yeah.
Your boy anyway better not go there.
Oh! He got caught with a left check hook.
Anyway, to stay far. Stay far away from 126. Yeah, man.
He look a little round, like he don't got those abs popping. He wanted to gain the extra weight to get that power.
Colbert. Damn,
he took the
mine's
punch
behind
well,
a bit.
Oh, my boy Naoya Inoue, he's gonna have a lot of problems at 126.
Yeah, he shouldn't go there, man. Tell him stay where he's at.
Nah, he's going.
Tell him fight Junto.
Nah,
fight
Junto's not ready for him.
Yo, Junto?
Nah, he's
Junto's ready for him. Junto's ready. Yeah, he's ready, man.
Nah, he ain't ready. He ain't ready.
Junto got the job done, yo.
Yeah, but that's against
his brother was in tough though. I won't even lie. That wasn't even a bad loss. That guy was tough.
Yeah. Nah, he threw a volume of punches that were like unhuman.
He was like Nick Ball, but like smaller and faster.
But I saw his last fight. I didn't think he was gonna throw that much punches against Naoya and Takuma Inoue. I didn't think he was gonna throw that many punches against him. I was surprised. I was surprised because of his volume.
Right? Tsumi, that's his name? Yeah, Tsumi. Yeah, they said I guess the guy he fought died or something like that.
No. Was
it that fight or another fight?
No, that was another fight when Naoya Inoue fought against.
No, it was Tsumi. They said Tsumi, one of his opponents.
Yeah.
One of his opponents died in the hospital after their fight.
Yeah, 23-year-old Japanese kid.
Yeah.
He died in the Naoya Inoue fight night. Fighting for the Naoya Inoue trophy.
Oh, okay.
and they were getting like $1 million bonus or some shit, or $100,000. I think it was $100,000 bonus,
Right.
and they fought like to the death, bro. And that kid
Wow.
unfortunately lost his life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like that's how he looks
4
like
days
he
later.
fights to the death.
4 days later.
Oh, 4 days. Okay.
Yeah, he
Must
went
have
out
been
of the
like almost
hospital. Yeah, not
man,
like
Chris Colbert looked big.
Mad Max Dervichek against Sabril unfortunately passed away that night in the hospital.
Also, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean fight night for Max?
No,
They were
Mad
the
Max.
same night?
Mad
Both
Max.
guys?
No. Mad Max Dervichek fought
Yeah.
against Real Matias,
Right.
and he died on that same night, right after the fight.
Oh, okay.
Where
Yeah,
the
he had a
agent,
brain bleed, didn't he?
yeah, and
Something like that.
yeah, he was out there on that gurney, I heard, in the hallway for a while. Then they got him
Yeah.
to the hospital, and unfortunately, he passed away from his injuries.
Nah,
And then the
Edwin, man,
death,
that's why I never you'll never hear me call fighters bums, man, because these
right,
guys go in there and they risk their life, literally.
their lives.
Like anything can happen in there. It doesn't even have to be like death. It could be like Richard Pullen, get hit behind the head a few times. Now you brain dead. Your whole
Yeah,
life's
man.
changed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
man.
human body is not designed to take punches to
Nah,
the face.
nah,
We weren't born and designed to do that.
nah.
So
Yeah.
there's a price
122,
to pay
126, and
for
130.
great.
Yeah, those are good divisions, man. Good
Oh
divisions,
yeah.
Abdul. And that's when you know boxing's in a great place, when all of these divisions are like hot right now.
hmm
There's
You
very
got
few weak divisions.
yeah. The 147 cooled down a little, but the
Yeah, I
154
did.
is on fire. So
Yeah,
we're 154, 135, 130, 126, 126. Even
yeah,
the 118 with all four champions being from Japan attacking each other.
right.
It's exciting to watch. It's exciting to
It is,
watch.
man.
And now you got Arthur Benavidez unifying at 175. So
What you think about Chris? He's not moving as much as I thought he'd be moving. Chris Colbert right now, he's kind of like trying to keep this fight in the middle of the ring.
yeah, Chris Colbert felt his power early. He's just trying to make sure that he's in the fight and not making mistakes. This guy is trying to catch Chris with that overhand right. He's trying to take a page out of
Yeah.
Jose's book. He's trying to bait him. He's setting him up for that. Chris keeps coming and spinning, right? And he's just throwing it from too far because he's
Man,
respecting Garcia.
Chris looks sluggish in there though.
not Garcia.
He doesn't look sharp at all, man.
He just looks round.
Yeah, I'm
I-
worried for him because I don't think he could change his fighting style. I don't think he has that in him to start being a pocket puncher. Because his chin, I don't know if his chin can hold up.
I think he's trying to pack on the extra pound to see if he can get the extra power to take the punches. And he's
Yeah,
trying to
maybe.
drive
Yeah, maybe.
that he's trying to like bulk up bigger to. He thinks
Mhm.
that maybe his mistake was he didn't have enough size to come in with Jose Valenzuela. So rather than saying go back down to 130, let me gain more weight. That'll solve my problem.
Right. About halfway through round 2, and Chris Colbert circling the ring. Salcido he's like the bull, man, trying to chase him down. This is the kind of fight that I more expected. The bull and the matador.
Yeah.
But Chris Colbert, he looking like a round mounded matador. He
This
not
guy
looking
is
too sharp.
that body shot. He's sneaking that body shot underneath Chris Colbert's guard. Look at it. He keeps sneaking it right underneath. It's like the
Yeah,
fourth
he'll
body
slow him
shot.
down.
Look,
Yeah, that stab.
look.
It's like a stab,
He-
not a stab jab, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
And
It's
he's
like a
sneaking right
straight
there. That
straight
one,
to the
that
belly.
kind.
Yeah,
Yep.
man.
He's trying to go right to the belly, the solar plex. And that's knocking his wind out. It's going to take his legs.
Yeah, he's trying to slow him down. That's how you do it. 10-round fight. That's how you do it. These early rounds.
Okay, let's see if he can make Chris Colbert sit on a stool. He likes to stand up in the corner, towel
You're
on.
right. Yep.
Okay, Let's see how long it takes him before he sits him down
Shout out
on
to
the stool.
Abdullah. He says, yeah, pretty much every weight class is good right now. Only 168 because Canelo holds all the belts. And everyone at 135 ducks each other. Besides that, boxing is really good right now. Yeah, man. You're right. Boxing's in a great place right now. You know, I got
So
no complaints about it. I feel like
the
it's in a
problem,
great
the
spot.
problem with yeah, the problem with boxing and these guys that boxing doesn't run on a schedule. Like it doesn't go like the
Yeah,
next man up. What happens is you're giving two men the opportunity to both say no.
right, right.
You got to get both of us to say yes.
Yeah,
And when I'm saying yes and behind closed doors, you're saying no, and the fans are like, "Why ain't he fighting him? Why can't get
right.
this guy to say yes?"
Yeah.
And then it could reflect on me as a fighter. So
Like you trying to duck something. You're right.
yeah,
Erickson Lubin there.
and I can't get this. Oh, yep. Chris is getting bullied
Lubin.
on these ropes right now. He needs to get off these ropes.
Yeah, he can't, like, because I see what he's trying to do, but he's going to get caught.
Yeah,
That guy's going to, Salcido's going to, what is his name? Salcido. He's going to
I
close the
hate when
distance.
Chris does that. Don't make the referee do his job. Just let the referee do his job, Chris, and box,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, you just
Don't
box,
try to,
bro. Yeah. Don't worry about
man.
the ref.
Look, he's doing it again. You see? He's trying to tell the referee how to do his job. I don't like that.
Yo, nah, man,
No,
you
he's
got to
checking
just
out of
do
the fight.
you, bro.
He's checking out of the fight. Look at him.
Yeah, Chris. Yeah, because man, you know how these Mexicans, they gonna be tough, man. They gonna be in
Yeah.
there. They gonna fight you rough.
You went and took this tough ass fight, Chris, and didn't get that prepared. What
Yeah, I
you
hope
had to
Shakur
know.
and Tank fight next year. Abdullah says, "Yo, I hope so too, my guy."
Yeah, yo, listen, Abdullah, check it out. Had they had scheduled Tank Davis versus Shakur Stevenson, guess what? Stevens still breaks his hand. And had Shakur
Man,
Stevenson broke his hand during the Tank Davis signed fight, what would they have said about Shakur Stevenson? They would have said he's ducking, he faked an
yeah,
injury, that he's scared of Tank. So I'm glad that they didn't schedule that fight and he didn't break his hand actually in a process of fighting Tank, because Shakur
yeah,
Stevenson would have not heard the end of that one. You know what they
yeah. And
would have
that's
did? They would
unfair,
have been
man.
rewinding. They would have been saying, "What do you mean he broke his hand on a body shot?"
You right, bro. You right.
No, they would
They
have put
literally
it in
saying
slow
that right now.
motion. They would have put it in slow motion, like, look, it's fake. He went before his hand even touched his body or something.
Yeah,
Like
yo, fans be
ridiculous
funny.
things they would have came. You know how these guys do.
Yeah, like what he's sitting up in a hospital for no reason, getting his hand
Yeah,
surgery for no
no.
reason.
So had they really scheduled that Tank fight, right? What
Mhm.
would they have said about Shakur injuring his hand, my brother? You
Yeah,
feel me?
Abdullah asking a tough question. Who you think wins, Shakur or Tank?
Yeah, I don't. I gotta see him in the
Yeah, I
ring.
don't know. I don't know, man. I gotta see Shakur against Cepeda first.
Oh man, they slugging it out right now.
Yeah, Chris
Chris
Colbert is
Colbert
starting
looks like
to.
he's getting the worst of the exchange though, by
Oh
far.
yeah, I don't think he can win the exchanges, and I think that's where he's gonna be in trouble. Even though I see what he's trying to do, he's trying to gain some of the ring back.
God damn, some of these. Yo, what round is it? Is round 4, baby? What?
Yeah, it's still
I'm
early,
not.
man.
Is it 4? Is it 4? I
Abdullah, yeah,
can't. I
boxing
can't tell.
fans are the most over dramatic people for real. I feel you. Everyone's complaint. Yeah, man. Boxing fans, we are never satisfied, bro. We the worst for real. A guy like better be if in Bivol. Like people complaining about that because they felt like Bivol won. That was a great fight, man. That was a great fight.
Yeah,
I'm
it
just
was a
happy
great
we
fight.
got it. We probably would have never got that fight if it wasn't for Turkey Al-Sheikh.
Yeah.
Those guys openly said that. So we should all be thankful we got that.
And then fucking Demetrius Bivol's ex-wife goes on. Oh, she's so.
Yo, that lady's crazy, man. She's
That
crazy.
shit. Nah. You can tell Like now, it's not even about Demetrius Bivol. It's just about her trying to get exposure for herself. Like
Shout out
the
to
more she
Andre
talks about,
Berto.
the more clicks and likes she gets. You know.
Yeah, I gotta go to Pro Box, man. Gotta go to Pro Box.
Yeah. Why?
Pro
What do you
Box,
think?
the fights. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. I go to Florida every year with my family, so I'm definitely gonna try to go next year.
Yeah.
People are super disrespectful to Arthur on IG. No one want to appreciate a pound for pound legend. Yo, Abdullah, I think a lot of it, man, I don't want to say this, but I think it's because he's Muslim, man. Like, this dude is Muslim through and through. He's not the type of dude that's going to be talking crazy at a press conference. You saw Eddie Hearn, what he said. Oh, he's supposed to say more than 3 words. I'm like, bro, this guy's a fighter. You are the promoter, Eddie. You talk. This guy's doing the fighting. That's what he does. Comes here to fight. We got to know that, man. Arthur better be if ain't no promoter. But that guy probably don't even care about money, really. He just here to get the belts.
Yeah.
That's how those guys operate.
Yep.
Those guys aren't motivated by money like the other ones.
Yo, Chris Colbert is getting his ass whooped, bro.
Yeah, he's
Like,
not winning these exchanges, and I don't know why he's trying to take this fight to the middle of the ring, because this is not going to go well for him. And he keeps switching his stance. I don't understand that. Because I don't know. He doesn't look effective in that orthodox stance. Or that southpaw stance. Bro, that's what it is. Yeah, man. I feel like a lot of people, like I said before this fight, before Better Beef and Bivol even fought, I said, the WBC didn't do them any favors by saying the Russians can't fight for the belt. Like, I thought that was wrong, man. Like, that's politics. You don't bring politics into sports. Anytime you do that, you're gonna spoil it for somebody.
that was crazy.
And they shaded those guys, both of them, man. They made them seem like, they were the bad people in boxing. That wasn't cool, man, because they not with Putin. They
Canelo
not.
started that.
Yeah, they
Canelo
never
started
said.
that when he lost. When he lost to Bivol, he didn't pay Bivol for over like almost 2 years after that fight. And
Right,
they
yeah,
held
Canelo,
money.
right? Yeah, that's right.
He held his money.
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I never understood why Marshall Suleiman said that. It's funny. It's kind of funny because now, Turkey Al-Sheikh brought the fight. Now it's okay because the money's there. Funny what money does, man. Shout out to Chris Colbert making his return.
Yo, I would request that you didn't have these ring card girls when I was fighting. That's it. They cannot be in the ring while I was fighting.
Distracted, yeah.
Right? That's not fair.
Man. Jeez. Yeah, man. I think Chris Colbert is in trouble right now. I got him losing.
He's in a lot of trouble. He is in a lot. He doesn't have any answers. He's not coming forward with any good combinations. He doesn't have anything that he's effectively putting together, and he's not utilizing the jab to the best of its ability. He's evading rolling punches like he's more.
Oh shoot, that's Benavidez Senior.
In his mind, right? In his mind, he wants to look good better than fight. He's like that basketball player that cares about looking good going to the rim, but hits the brick, right?
Right. Yeah. Just get it in, man. You just need 2 points. Focus
on putting the ball in the basket. Right. Focus on boxing rather than looking good in your shorts.
Yeah.
You understand?
Chris Colbert.
Like he has no answer, right? He's lost in there right now. He has no idea what he's doing. Look at him.
He's on his toes a bit now, which is what I wanted to see earlier.
Does
but
he always fight like that? Has he ever fought like this with his hand? Look at him. Look at him.
He used to, but like he was much more sharper before. Like he was a good counter puncher.
Like, here we
Like,
go.
he doesn't have that right now.
He's trying to get his confidence, but he's trying to find a way to fight. But he has no answer to it. Nothing's really working.
Nah, he's not.
It hasn't hit him effectively.
Man,
when was the last time Chris Colbert landed a punch in the round?
But he's not showing us anything that's gonna convince me he's gonna be elite again. But this is Pro Box. You're gonna be in tough when you get on Pro Box cards, so you gotta expect this. No easy fights at Pro Box.
Everybody's trying to make their way to the next level.
Yeah, and we've seen it. We just saw one of their guys fight Nick Ball, Ronnie Rios. We saw Angelillo win a title for them. Lamont Roach is in a tank fight now. You signed a Pro Box. You saw that guy that gave Morrell his tough fight on Rider season. Hot Rod. Yo, they producing. You get a couple wins on Pro Box and you get a big fight. Yeah, man. It's crazy because like they're a free program. It's like, yo, how could we not get boxing like this for free from our big promoters? Like,
no, Pro Box is giving. That's why they're gonna be loved when they move up. This was the initial thing to boxing when it was free. Then from free went to HBO, from HBO to pay-per-view, and then it went stupid. And
but
now
even
Pro
HBO, like HBO, everything wasn't pay-per-view. Like you only got the good fights for pay-per-view.
Right.
A lot of those guys you could watch for free on HBO too.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? My mom didn't have $24 every fucking time it came out, you know, because that's what it cost back then. And that's like 100 right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, inflation.
$24. All right, 20. Oh, that was tough to get right there.
Shout out to Turkey Al Sheik though. He's bringing those prices back.
Josh Diaz. I mean, sorry.
Yeah, man, he's bringing those prices back. $20 now for pay-per-views.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I like it though. Shoot. Bring more people to the sport if you can.
Right.
You know, I don't know how Tank's gonna sell $89 pay-per-views against Lamont Roach, but
fucking insane.
That's their model now, I guess, if you're at the PBC, because you don't have a network deal, so you got to do that. Yeah. Shout out to Jojo Diaz.
Yo, why is it why doesn't the PBC have a network deal?
Oh man, they got a track record of shutting people down, man.
Yeah.
They got that big that cable deal when they started. That's how they started. They got that cable deal and they were saying free boxing for everybody. But they were just spending the money like crazy. It was giving those guys stupid purses. And all that money dried up. Fox Sports, CBS, they all left. They got the Showtime deal, and then we saw what happened with the Showtime deal. So I think Amazon's just looking at it like, you guys shut down 2 networks, you're gonna have to show us something if you want to get our money. And I think that's fair because Amazon they have the people. Like there's so many Fire Sticks in so many homes.
Yeah.
So I look at it, if you can't get a certain amount of homes, then we're not gonna give you the money. But yeah, looks like Al Heyman's sick though, man. They're saying he's sick, so
yeah, he's been sick for quite some time.
He's probably been.
I haven't seen Al Heyman in the media or anything in over 5 years.
Yo, he's a ghost for real.
He is a ghost. You have to really know about boxing to know what he looks like.
I feel like. Yeah, man. I was just gonna say that. I feel like there's people that probably have seen Al Heyman and don't even know it.
No, I think more people know his name and never even realize. Wait a minute, what the fuck does he look like?
Yeah, you're
Like,
right. Like people talk about him like like they know him, man.
yeah, like they know him, like they met him and shit. Like, bro, you've never met Al Hammond in your life. He doesn't do interviews. He doesn't
Yep.
do nothing.
Yeah,
He
he
don't
doesn't do
sign
interviews.
nothing. He
He
don't do
doesn't do
none of
press
that shit.
releases. He doesn't
Nothing,
announce
nothing,
fights.
absolutely nothing. One press dude screwed him over, and that was it.
Yeah. He's really, really behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But shout out to him though. He's probably a private guy. Oh shoot, Chris Colbert almost got dropped there. Yo, this is a bad round for Chris. He's been in that
Oh
corner the
God,
whole
Chris
round.
gotta get off there. He's done. Chris is done. He got hurt with that.
Bro. He's taking a lot of shots, man. He needs to circle out. I don't know why he keeps going to that corner. Like this guy is smart because he's just holding him, pushing him back into the corner.
Oh, he's stunned. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes.
Yeah, I don't think it's. Yeah, you're right, man. I don't think he has his feet. That's why he's probably not moving. Man, this guy had a Netflix series and everything. Chris Colbert, man.
There, see right there, he got stunned.
Jeez.
He took the words of that punch.
Oh
Look right
man,
there,
yo,
boom, right there.
you
See?
got saved by the bell, bro. Chris
Yeah, he
Colbert,
did.
man. You got Chris
He's
Colbert
hurt.
and Salcido. Boy, it's hard to watch Chris Colbert like this right now, man. He should have took an easy fight, but he went on pro boxing. Anytime you go on pro boxing, you're gonna be in a dog fight, and he's in one right now. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Y'all let me know who's winning right now. I think Oscar Salito is winning. Salcito, sorry.
Oscar De La Hoya, he's definitely winning this fight.
Yeah. He's got Benavidez Sr. in his corner.
Yeah, he needs to just calm down and just try to touch him right now and then throw a big shot. Stop swinging for the fences. Salcido, just calm down. Boom, boom, boom. Right here, come on. Push off, throw the jab, and then set him up. Like, okay, he's not swinging reckless no more. Okay, look. Oh, see, that's the reckless shit I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like he's swinging like big, like he's got to calm down. Oh, there you go. Oh, good body shot. He needs a little bit of help. Chris Colbert needs a little help.
Yeah,
Give him
Chris
a little help.
Colbert. And the problem with Chris Colbert is like he got nothing on his punches to keep this guy off him.
Nothing.
So this guy's just coming forward, eating whatever Chris is throwing, and just.
Oh, I didn't like that reaction. I don't know why he's on the ropes. He needs to stay off those ropes.
Yeah, he needs to get off the ropes, man. I don't understand what Chris Colbert's on the ropes for.
His body language is not even right.
Oh man, he got hit in his equilibrium.
Oh, big uppercut.
Yeah.
He rolled with it a little.
Yeah. There's still 3 rounds left in the fight. We're in the 7th round. Chris Colbert, I think he's down big on the cards.
Yeah.
He's in survival mode right now. He's on the ropes. He's getting pounded on. Salcido. Oscar Salcido. He's got like a 70% KO ratio. So he's got heavy hands, man.
Chris Colbert caught him with a good check hook, but it didn't phase him. He walked right through it.
I don't think he's got nothing left on those punches. Chris Colbert is in trouble because he's down on the cards. He probably needs a knockout to win. You know, this would be a big win though for Salcido to get a name like Chris Colbert on his record.
1-2. That's all he's doing. He's lost. He don't know what to do. He forgot what he was training for. What his game plan was.
Nice body
Chris
shot.
Colbert forgot what his game plan was. Fuck.
Yeah, Chris Colbert, man. Yo, I won't be surprised if his corner throws in the towel at some point because
you got to do the math. You got to do the math.
Like he got nothing left, man.
Right. Is he throwing back with conviction? Is he showing you? Is his body language? What's his body language showing?
Right.
Is he still in the fight? Like, you know, Look at the Tim Tszyu fight right there. That's a dangerous fight.
Yeah, it is, man. Tim Tszyu's gonna be in one on Saturday. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. Tim Tszyu and Bakhram. PBC's first free card on Amazon Prime. Should be interesting. I think Jonas Tellis is in the co-main event. Shout out to Jonas Tellis, 154-pounder. I think he's from Cuba. Shout out to Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu, man, he got that Australian crowd. I thought this fight was gonna be in Australia, to be honest. Thought he's gonna bring it back home.
Where they fighting again?
Crowd shaking. But that's all right, though. He's trying to get his American audience up.
Where's he fighting? Tim Tszyu?
Oh, this Saturday. Back.
No, where?
Oh, in Orlando.
Orlando? Oh, nice.
Yeah, at the Caribbean Royale Hotel.
Oh, yeah?
Resort, whatever.
Orlando?
Yeah.
Okay, Florida's all fucked up right now. I would go, but not right now.
Yeah, man.
Not a good time to go down there and battle traffic and, you know.
Yeah, they had a rough last couple of weeks, man. Jeez. Like 2 hurricanes, right? Back to back.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Jeez, man. Chris Colbert, he's in a dog fight. Like I said, man, I don't think he's winning this fight at all. And
he's doing pretty good this round right here. But
he's trying to retreat this
round.
round.
He's popping them. Now he's like using his feet, using the
Using
jab.
his legs.
Yeah, using his legs. But he's stifling the same punch, that same overhand right. He doesn't have a big punch selection. He needs to switch it up, go downstairs, switch levels, you know.
Yeah, I haven't seen so many body shots, if not any.
Yeah, look how he evades. His head up in the air, his arm extended. Like, he doesn't bend with his knees a lot when
Nah, Chris ain't got nothing, man. This is unfortunate.
Yeah, he's not well trained either.
I wanted Chris Colbert to come out here and get a little win, man, but
he's talented, man. But his coach sucks.
He's not a 35-pounder. He needs to go back to 30. He's too small for these guys.
Yeah, he is.
And the Rao fight, like you said,
he did. Weight.
The Rao fight should have taught him that. Because I don't even think Rao's a big 35-pounder. I think he's more like an average.
But not that big for 30.
No.
I think this guy right here would be pretty strong for Ryo. I think Ryo beats this guy, in fact.
Yeah, Rao's improved a lot on his boxing.
Yeah.
I think that's what won him that Isaac Cruz fight. Is his boxing ability.
When they run it back, my money's on Jose stopping him.
Yeah, I think so too.
My money's that body shot, he didn't like that. He be getting touched up at the end of the rounds.
Yeah, I know, right?
The Velvet done saved him like 3 times already. I remember like 3 different rounds, man.
Yeah. Nah, no doubt, man. Like Chris Colbert, down the end of these rounds, I've always been saying that. Like he's looking weak, man.
Yeah, he doesn't look good, strong at all. Oh, he said if he doesn't win this round, he's stopping it.
Yeah. I don't know who his coach is, but he's right, man. This guy's like he's not really like fighting, 1, and 2, he's taking a beating. So it's like, why do this, bro?
Yo, what's going through his mind right now? Your coach just told you he's about to stop the fight.
Yo, you got to go out there and like, if you really believe he still got
this
something.
Guy is relentless. He keeps coming at you. And he's gonna give your coach a reason and that referee a reason to stop this fight.
Yeah,
Yo,
he's got
all
to
this
go in
is
there,
bad.
try to crack dude, try
You
to
know
show
when you
everybody
lose,
something, man.
you know, can you see the memes now?
Wow, they got some people in the chat are crazy. They're saying Colbert will win if this fight goes to the end. No way. There's no way Colbert's up on the cards. Like, man, I'm sorry, y'all, but aggressive boxing trumps defensive boxing
Oh,
right
wait,
now.
threw in the towel. It's over.
Bro, I'm telling you. Yo, Chris Colbert, man. There's room for you, big dog, but no. Know how it go. Damn. The running man. They called him the running man.
Yo,
Yeah.
hey, congratulations to the Benavidez boxing gym.
Salcido.
Look at Team Benavidez.
Damn, he got a stoppage over Colbert, bro. Yeah,
Yeah, he
that's a
does.
good win for him.
Yeah, that's crazy that the Team Benavidez, right? They got a fighter, and rather than wearing his logo, they got their last name B.
Yeah.
That's not their fighter.
Oh, Benavidez?
Okay, but what Oscar's last name is it Benavidez?
No. He's just with the
Okay,
camp.
okay. So his sign is on his trunks.
Yeah.
Oscar's sign with the wings is on his
Yeah.
trunk,
Yeah.
right? And the Benavidez family didn't waste no opportunity. They're not letting them have the night, right? And
Oh, I see
promote
what you're
it. You see what I'm saying? At least let the man have his night. Wear his jersey, his name. Why did you have?
Yo.
Come
Yeah, I
on.
see what you're saying. Yeah, they
You
could
see
have
what
at
I'm
least,
saying?
they could at least wore some hats.
Yeah, that
Or
had his shit on
yeah.
it. Show him some
Yeah.
support. It's his
Yeah, they
night.
could show some
It's his
love.
fight. Show him some love. We know who you are. We know what your son did.
Yeah.
Like,
Your son not even fighting, bro.
he's not fighting.
Not even scheduled.
You don't even got my name on your shirts. You're just promoting your brand.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You see him? Look.
Yeah.
Look, even the hats. The hats say Benavidez. Come on,
Yeah, the hat
man.
Benavidez. Yeah, I saw that.
You're not even promoting me. Like, whatever. You know what I mean? Maybe it's me. I don't know.
Nah, man,
Shit,
I see what
bro.
you're saying. They could have at least, give him the
At
benefit
least
of the
show me
doubt.
some love. In the corner, like have my fucking name on the back of the. Anyway,
Yeah, they could have wore a hat or something or a
no.
t-shirt.
Instead, they got
Man.
the kid pumping their logo on the back of his trunks. On the back of his trunk, and the kid's trunk is Benavidez logo.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Oh, the B.
Yeah, it
Yeah, I
is.
saw that. Yeah, I saw that. You're right. Nah, that's crazy.
Just to promote. Look at all over the hat. He got his all him. All like, what the fuck, bro?
Man.
Anyway, it
Steve
was a good night, man. Chris Colbert, man. Unfortunately, the night wasn't his. He didn't look good at all. I gotta be honest with my assessment. I didn't think that Chris Colbert brought anything to the ring to really discourage this guy.
Yeah.
I think that Oscar, applied his pressure. He fought his fight. I really think that Chris Colbert looked at loss in there. I don't think he looked good at the weight division. I think he needs to go back down. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree, man. I think 35 is too big for Chris Colbert. I don't think he looked out of shape in there. Actually, he looked chunky, like you said,
Yeah.
and then he wasn't light on his feet at all. Too flat-footed for him. I think he needs to go back down to 30 or just hang it up, man, because he's not looking like himself. He's getting
There's
beat
a
around the
fighter
ring.
that, he really didn't capitalize on his star status when he started catching fire. He lost his last 3 fights,
Yeah, that Hector Garcia fight was pretty much the one that stopped all that momentum and changed everything for him when he lost
and
that
then the
fight.
way that Hector Garcia lost to Tank, lost his title,
Yeah, the Lamont
he
Roach.
looked
Yeah,
bad. He looked bad. So
yep.
it was like, and then Chris Colbert, you go from headlining events to pro box.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
You're
Yep.
going backwards, my man. You're usually
It
supposed
is
to be
going
coming out of
backwards.
pro box,
But now he
getting to
can't
the
even
bigger,
walk. He's getting stopped in pro box, man. That's
getting
it's
stopped
not
in pro
good,
box.
man. It's not a good look.
Where does he go from here?
Ah, he's got to go back to 30 for sure. That's one.
You got to start
He's got to
there.
jump on
Start
some.
there.
He's got to jump on like a cool boy step and get on some prelims. Get him some PBC prelims. Yeah,
um,
it's gonna be
yeah, I
tough.
think he just got to get down to 130, where the guys are more on his level, his size, where his punch will be more effective against those kind of fighters. Start off at 130, go back down there, stay disciplined to your craft, and let's see if you can secure a couple of victories and go from there. But I don't see a future for him at 135.
Yeah, 130 is tough though because you still got like some pretty good fighters there, like Ray Ford. Man, there's some dudes at 130.
Pick your
So
poison.
there's good fights
Pick your
there. So
poison.
but yeah, 35 is too big. Clearly.
Well, maybe he can become a skater. I don't know, or he could leave boxing and try, crocheting or something, a different sport. Because if he doesn't stay, he can't live in 135 and 130. There's a bunch of killers down there.
Yeah.
Where is he gonna go? What is he gonna go to 135 with Tank? So
Yeah.
like Chris Colbert's he's gotta like stake his claim. He's got to stake his
Nah, I
claim,
agree.
and I think it's you got some fighters down there at 130, but I'd rather go down there where that at least the guys are more my size. Whether that you're fighting these guys that we can obviously see the size difference tonight and the power
Yeah,
difference
man.
of these guys, you know.
Yeah, it's
And and
unfortunate.
and yeah, in his interview, he even stated, he said, the minute Jose hit me, I knew I had to go to 135. Where's he at? 135. It's like he didn't learn.
Yeah, I don't understand that, man. How you don't figure it out after that situation that, this is probably not the best weight for you when you're getting clipped like that. And
Right.
like he got hurt real bad in that Ralph fight. Like that was probably one of the knockouts of the year. Like that wasn't no regular knockout.
Nah, and you know what made it so much worse, right? Was his mouth. Remember the $50,000
Yeah.
bet he paid if you knock
Yep.
me out, this and that. And then Jose Valenzuela ends up knocking him out, winning the bet, walking up to him
Right.
and telling him, "Yo, don't worry, I don't want the money." You know what I'm saying? Go have a Merry Christmas with your family. And then
Yeah.
the class act that Chris Colbert turns around and goes, "Oh, I want a rematch." Like you didn't do like, dude. You just got knocked out. He told you he didn't want the money. Just shut your mouth. Just walk
Yeah,
away.
man. Yeah, just walk off, man.
He
Just
could have
walk
made you
off.
pay him that 50,000.
Yo,
No,
for
they shook
real.
hands. They had footage. He
Real.
shook hands. That was an agreement. So it was a good night of boxing. But Pro Box didn't disappoint. They put out a couple good, bangers on tonight's card. Um,
Mhm.
so I had a good night. I had a great time. Thank you for inviting me,
Appreciate you, bro.
Ray. It's always a privilege to come through. And the other day you had left me a message too, but I didn't see the
Mhm.
message the entire night.
Yeah.
Sometimes me and my wife schedules off, and when she comes back at like walking through the door at 11 o'clock or 10, like
Right, right.
she expects my attention. She wants to tell me
Yeah.
about her day, who said what, You know what I
I know
mean?
what you're saying, bro. I know
I'm
what
trapped.
you're
I'm trapped, right? So,
saying.
so, so,
Yeah.
so, but and I didn't see it, so I shot you a text. I shot you over my number or whatever. I would like for you to come over down to my channel too,
Yeah,
and
yeah, no doubt, man.
join the stream and shit. And like always, man, thank you for having me on, man. Everybody that watched tonight, I hope you enjoyed the live stream, the fight breakdown, and you had a great time. And don't forget to smash that like button. Ryan, thank you for having me on. And I'm
Appreciate you,
about to
bro.
call it a night, brother.
Yeah, man. Peace, man.
All right,
Thanks
man.
for
Have a good
coming on,
one.
brother. You too. Yeah, yo, we got the fight this weekend. My brother fighting Joshua Frazier and Ricardo Brown. They back in the ring this Saturday down at the Great Canadian Casino, the Woodbine Center, or the Woodbine, not the Woodbine Center, the Woodbine Racetrack. You got the casino there now. Beautiful casino, man. If you haven't checked it out, go get your tickets at Ticketmaster.ca and just search United Boxing. You'll pop up the 19th. Go get your tickets. If you want to unlock code, use the unlock code Fraser, FRAZER. Pop up, you get a little discount. And it helps the fighters out, man. And lets people know that Josh is selling tickets, and support the event, man. It's gonna be a great event. Like I was saying, to Edwin earlier, Josh is fighting a fighter who's 19-8, but he's fought some pretty good opponents in the past. So he comes to the ring with a knockout ratio pretty high. I think all of his fights have ended in knockout except for one. So he's got 19 wins, 18 KOs. I think he's only been stopped 5 times. His 8 fights. So it's going to be a good fight for Josh, 8-rounder. And Ricardo Brown, I haven't checked who Ricardo's fighting. Let's check right quick. While I'm here. Ricardo Brown back in action too. He's a heavyweight, man. Heavyweight. Coming up the ranks right now. Excuse me. I think his fight's also an 8-rounder. And heavyweights usually don't go the whole fight. So I'm sure it'll be a stoppage somewhere. But all right, just waiting on this to load up. Sorry. Got Ricardo Brown versus Adam Colbert, who's 7-7. He's from the Czech Republic. He's got 7 wins. All his wins are by KO, but he's been stopped 4 times in his 7 losses. Let's see, has he fought any more? Not really. But he has 14 fights. He's going against Ricardo Brown, who has 11 fights, 11-0. All his wins are by knockout. Big 12's coming to get a stoppage. That's what's on his mind. But yeah, man, it's going to be a great event down at the Great Canadian Casino. The old Woodbine Racetrack. I still call Woodbine, but now they got the casino there. Added more stuff around it. Shout out to, the team over there and them expanding on the entertainment aspect of going to Woodbine. And I hope everybody that goes, man, they have a wonderful time. I got to work this weekend, so I'm fortunate. But I'll be there in spirit, as you know. But shout out to the team.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
Shout out to
inside my heart, I want the fighters. Yes. I want to see the fighters.
Fighters, bro. We want them. Shout out to my broski.
Started boxing when I was about 2 years old. Being in the gym felt good to me. The rhythm, the sound of the bags, the bell. The sacrifice is a part of the game. My family understands what I'm doing, but I didn't even know how much I've sacrificed, bro. I haven't watched my nephews grow up, my family do their thing, but I've also been winning, and when I do win, I get to see my family celebrate together, which is a huge thing to me. I'm 3 weeks out of the fight at this point. I feel amazing. I'm training every day, and I'm preparing for victory. Just the way that I flow, let my work go. Just know that I'm one of a kind. I'm on my way to becoming a world champ.
Selling crack, smoking killer. Like my bank account, 100 racks, smoking killer. in that black on black, smoking killer. My AC on my ceiling crack, smoking killer. I wake up in this state of mind, like sky's the limit. My niggas strapped you across the line, but I'm gon' kill you. I'm focused on $1 million cash, that's the vision. Speeding and I'm finna crash.
Peace. Yo, make sure y'all meet me on the next one, yo.
What? I will slap you if you don't move this car. I'ma slap you. I'ma slap you.